Hey friends, glad you're here. Askew's got a new quest loading on the screen. Some quiet little world with a mystery in between. He's tossing dad jokes with a half-smile grin, and the chat's already settling in. He's got the classic calm in a video game town that keeps the stream on course when the chat breaks down. And if a night with coconuts rides through the frame, he'll quote the whole scene just to keep things moving. So take a breath, crew, let the moment land. Whether he's troubleshooting or waving his mace, Askew's still rolling, whether coming or going. If the screen says hold on, you know he's not slowing. Askew's still rolling, and the vibe keeps growing. Intro or outro, we're still here knowing Askew's still rolling. He's got a backpack full of half-solved clues and a list of dad jokes he refuses to lose. He'll drop a movie line with a sideways glance, and somehow it fits every game he plays. He's the calm in the storm of a tricky stage, the guy who remembers every name on the page. And if the stream needs a minute to breathe, he'll say, don't wander far, I'll be back, believe. So hang tight, friends, keep the moment warm. He's stepping out once, then back to the norm. Askew's still rolling, whether coming or going. If the screen says hold on, you know he's not slowing. Askew's still rolling, and the vibe keeps growing. Intro or outro, we're still here knowing Askew's still rolling. If the scene cuts out or the quest goes dim, you keep your seat right here till he drops back in. Askew's still rolling, whether coming or going. If the screen says hold on, you know he's not slowing. Askew's still rolling, and the vibe keeps growing. Intro or outro, we're still here knowing Askew's still rolling. Not stray far, adventure's not done.
Welcome to Askew Adventures. Alright, last night we finished up the Teeth of Narrows DLC, so tonight we're going to head into the Legend of Dead Kell, which we start right up here in this location. Which building is it? It's the one behind you. I went the long way. Yep. Alright, we gotta find somebody in here to speak with. It's you. Hey, we want to go on your expedition. Not the waitress, the person with the arrow over his head.
You look quite fit, quite able.
Thank you, I think.
So hearty as yourself.
I'm here about the job.
Well, once you hear the details, I'm sure you will lose interest.
I'm sure I will.
Everyone else does. We of the Alpha Merchant Navy wish to hire a representative to track and kill the notorious pirate Dead Kell and his crew of murderous hanged men.
They've already been hanged? What?
They had many names for him during the Middle Kingdom's era. Ghost of the Frostbreak, the blood-red sail. Every captain and swab on the Frostbreak Sea feared for their lives when Kell raised his flag. Many widows were made in those days, my friend. Of course, that was centuries ago, before he was killed.
He's dead.
Oh, yes. The Alfar Navy put an end to Dead Kell generations ago. They tracked him to his island hideaway and turned his ship to tinder. There were no survivors. Now you understand our predicament.
Something's weird, yes.
Our shipping and transport lanes are a gauntlet. Dead Kell preys on our ships like scabs feast on the dying. We are helpless against him. We're losing 1 in 5 vessels departing from Rathir. Good sailors gone. Vital supplies sent to the depths. This must end now.
I'm not sure I've ever done this DLC. Sure. Sign me up.
Will, truly? I must admit I did not anticipate this development. Here is your payment. It is made in good faith. Once you've made your preparations, report to Captain Rast Bratigan in the Keys. She will be your escort. Rast is a good and loyal companion and a competent sailor, despite what they say.
What do they say?
May Lyria protect you, and may her breath ever be at your back. Good luck.
So what do they say about this captain? Huh? What?
She is the only captain willing to pursue Dead Kell into the mists of the Frostbreaks.
I see.
Perhaps it is her courage, her skill, her determination. No, that's not it. Rast is a good woman, but unaware of her own faults, of which there are many. They don't call her the worst sailor alive for nothing.
And we're
Trust
sailing with her? Okay, he said get ready. Should we go make some equipment? I feel maybe I should go make some equipment. Is there a... So that's got that. I need to do a sagecraft to make some gems.
Students of magic, masters of spells.
I may need to look up what kind of gems I need to use
You're
to...
welcome to the workbench if you like.
Yeah, that's what I clicked on. Yeah, I don't... I don't know what any of those mean.
Goodbye.
Yeah. No, no. Wow, why was that so hard? Strengthen all my shards. Ooh, I got lots of them too. Okay, well, this might be a, Hey, Apex, how's it going? I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. Got a bit of a late start tonight because I had a work thing that I had to attend to before I got on. I wish I could just hold down the button and just let it do all, or click a single button and say, do all of these. That's loud. There we go. You don't stream on Thursdays, do you, Apex? I can't ever remember what your days are. Doing good, just got home, so I was on. Come hang out with me. Well, thank you, appreciate it. All right. Now I gotta figure out what kind of Tuesday, Fridays, and Saturdays. Okay. I knew it was like 3 days a week, but I couldn't remember what ones. All right. I can make 4 pieces of armor. Unless someone asks you to play something, yeah. I get that. I should probably cut back, but I miss enough nights accidentally to not, you know, to try scheduling one off, so. All right. I think I'm going to go for, I got to look up my notes because I don't remember how these pair up. Is it, it's physical plus protection. Where's my protection? That is the +2 healths. And I need, hey Petunia, how's it going? What's the question mark for? Just don't want to get burned out. Yeah, I get that. This is kind of my relaxation, but I've been, well, with work things and other stuff going on, sometimes I end up missing. I almost skipped tonight because of work, because the work thing wasn't supposed to start till 8, and you never know how long it's going to go, so. All right, so let's just keep doing those. What'd I say? I can make 4 pieces of armor. Had no sound for a minute. That's what the question mark was for. I don't. I mean, I might have been being quiet there for a second, but I didn't see the sound go completely away. I don't need to socket the gems. I need to craft them into my armor. Did I get the code fixed? Did I get what code fixed? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Apex. The edit software, was it not working? I mean, I've made improvements to it since I sent it to you, but does it not work? Mike's been using it a little bit. Hey, Tifa. There was an urgent bug that needed to be fixed, and I sent out a message to everybody that had it to download that newer version. I don't know what version you have, but when you launch it, it should ask. If you've got a new enough version, it should ask to, it should tell you there's an update and ask you to download and install that. And it should be self-contained, but it might not be if you've got an old enough version. I can resend your key, and it'll have a link to the newest version, because I don't have a link handy for that. 29 armor, that's pretty good. I think we'll go with that one. What was that? It was that one. All right, yeah, I was just going to hit the button to resend the email that I sent to begin with. It'll have a link to the most up-to-date version, just in case the one you have is just slightly out of date. You have your headset on. Minecraft. Oh, you're playing Minecraft. Yeah, I had to bounce out of Mia's stream earlier. I couldn't couldn't deal with all the self-pity going on with everybody blaming all their problems on themselves, or not on themselves, on everybody but themselves. All right. I don't know which one of these to pick. This is why I usually don't do this on stream. Let's go with some plus critical. All right, and I think we want... Well, I got a gem that does 2. Do we need 3.5? Or should I go with something else? 10%. That's just magic crit. What about regular crit? Well, that's physical crit. What about just kind of regular? There we go. Critical hit chance. And then that. We compare those to our current boots, and they are significantly better. So, yes, make boots. All right, now we make armor. We make the right one. I almost picked the wrong one. I'm in rogue armor, right? Yes. And I picked the, okay, the, I thought for a second, because these are the good ones on the bottom here instead of the top. So we'll do that. Ooh. 25% block efficiency across everything. Or 25% armor across the board. Probably that one. Health, 17% health, damage during the day, health regen, physical crit. Do I not have straight crit for this piece? Apparently not. Health, 20% fire. I am doing bleed damage. That might be the way to go. I do have some bleed damage being done. Ooh, 35 armor. That's a good one. There's that one again. Told my parents a joke and they liked the joke. I was on FaceTime with them since your dad is in the ER for high blood pressure again. Oh, wait. No. It wasn't high blood pressure before, was it? It was something else. Maybe it was just like heart problems or something along those lines. Oh, I've had high blood pressure that high before. Pretty close to it anyway. Maybe not the 98 on the bottom. Straight armor or block. I could probably use some block. And some health regen. And we'll compare that, and that is a huge bump. We lose some crit hit, chance, and damage, but I don't think we're going to notice. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I need... So it was heart, okay. gloves. Dread scale. Mana, health and damage at night. Nah. Mana, health. Health and mana. Mana, health. Crit hit chance. I like that one. We'll have to come back to that one, I think. Yep. We're definitely going to stack that one. Where was that one? It's that one. All right. 35 armor. There's this man who always smokes 2 cigarettes at the same time. Eventually, one of his friends asks, "What's with the 2 cigarettes?" The man replies, "My brother is in prison and he told me to smoke a cigarette for him every time I smoke one for myself." A few minutes later, his friend sees the man again and he's only smoking 1 cigarette instead of 2. Surprised, the friend asks, "Has your brother been freed from prison?" The man shakes his head and sadly and says, "No, I just quit smoking." Yeah, that's a good one. 29 armor, 19 armor, bleed resist, elemental resist, or 35. Oh, nope. Go back. Go back. That was too soon. Fire damage. I like fire damage. That's a funny one. Magic crit. Fire damage. Ice damage. I'm not doing any ice damage. I don't know that I'm doing a lot of fire damage. I should probably stick with health or health regen. 45 health or 30 health and mana. Too many choices. Or 60 health and mana. We'll do that. And then we'll do that. We'll compare and we'll see that that's a massive gain as well. Confirm the gloves. And we'll do some leggings. Hey, Mike, how's it going? It was a 2019, 29. That's the one. 80 health. Ooh, 100 straight health. Okay. 17% health. I don't know what my total health is, so I don't know if the 100 health or 17% health is better. It looks like I don't have a straight crit chance or damage for this one. What do we think? 100 health? Yeah, straight 100 health is good. Sorry, I had to mute others. All I said was, "How are you doing? Good to see you." That kind of stuff. And then I was speaking about the options on this crafting menu. $80 health. Sure, we'll just do that. All right, what does that look like? That's a pretty good bump. All right, I don't think I have another. I didn't make one for this. I only made 4, so I can't make a new cap. I mean, I can, but without the gemstone. He dropped the mic. Yeah, that was kind of funny last night. Ooh, 30% block efficiency. 29 armor. Right, I like that. Yeah, when are you going to play 7 Days to Die? So I was looking for Mike's stream because I wanted I wanted more than one view. And I pulled up Dranu's, but he was just kind of, I don't know, I wasn't in there for very long. I had to go to bed. It was a little chaotic with all those people running around. 80 or 80 and 80. We'll do 80 and 80. What do we got here? We got 80 health. We got 20% health. We got 1.5. I can do that. That's pretty good. Oh, I do have another regenerating gem. All right, let's see how that... Yeah, that looks good. Good. You're taking a week off for visiting family? That's cool. I don't think I have any more of those gems. So let me... Yeah, I have that one, but nothing else. I don't think that means what you think it means, Apex. Oh, I should put those things on I just made, shouldn't I? All right, now my armor's 1083. I don't think it'll give me my stats on what my, like, health regen rate is. Nope. That's just the game manual. Combat advancement. Crafting and social. Nope. Nothing there. I need to go... I don't have a stash in this. Eh, I don't need to stash anything. I do need to sell some stuff, though.
I'll sell you weapons, but if it's armor you need...
Sell all my junk. I apparently have no junk. I don't need to keep the shadow skin stuff. That was what I just replaced. These are the 3. I probably should have salvaged those instead of selling them. I mean, I still can. I can scroll down here. There's a buyback. It's on this side. Oh, it's not in any kind of order, though. That sucks. I was expecting the most recent thing I sold to be at the top. Definitely be hitting you up, though. Kind of planning a big 5-day event, August 5th through 10th, to go through Sinking City Remastered. Getting close to stream Sinking City 2. Cool. All right, and boots. All right.
You'll have to speak to that husband of mine.
Do we have anything else to sell? No, and no, and no. And no. Okay.
Farewell, love.
And we can salvage these finally. Oh, I got both pieces back. Nice. And I got none out of that one, so it's a good thing I doubled up on the one. Okay. Yeah, you'll have to try out the new aspect ratio editor, Mike. It's I'm not real happy with it just yet. It's functional, but it's kind of awkward to use.
Don't bother me. I'm waiting for a passenger, some suicidal idiot.
That would be me, suicidal idiot.
I want to make a good impression.
Yeah, I'm your suicidal idiot.
Well, tie me up and drag me under. So you're the one the Navy's hooked into finding Gallows End and killing dead Kel. It's suicide! Really? Ask the others. Oh wait, you can't.
Because there are no others.
Them. Like my mother said, don't weep for the fallen, even if they could hear you. They wouldn't care.
What others? Let me. So this is not the first time they've sent somebody.
You know, the other applicants. Dead. All of them. All of the ones they found, that is.
They're all dead,
Plenty of others
Dave.
just vanished. One poor fellow was found cut into teeny tiny pieces. They needed a bucket to pull all of him from the surf. But don't you worry, we'll have a fine voyage.
Sure.
Flattery will get you nowhere, unless I've had too much to drink. Then I'm afraid to say it'll get you all sorts of strange places. I shall not elaborate. Tari and I are ready when you are.
Should I ask who Tari is now?
You're
Let's
ready
just
to
go.
depart, my vessel awaits. You'll find her both swift and seaworthy. Just don't go down into the hold. There's a leak down there. It's big. I'm predicting an uneventful voyage. We might even get bored. Off we go then. Trust no one, except me, of course.
Yeah, okay. Is there sound? No. There's no sound. This isn't voiced over? Really? That can't be right. I mean, the audio meter is not moving, so apparently it's right. Now we have sound. Well, that sucked. Oh, she was anticipating an uneventful voyage, so of course we crashed. And there's the captain. I think that was her. Maybe this is her. Oh, actually it looks like she might have survived.
Yeah?
Huh.
Wow! I did not foresee such a horrendous disaster. Too bad. Are you well?
Yeah, it is.
Everything in its right place?
Seems
Most
to
of
be.
the others were killed. It wasn't quick. I heard their cries in the fog, but I couldn't do a thing.
Why not? What happened?
Dead Kel. One moment there was nothing but open sea before us, and the next there he was. It didn't take much to sink the Calamity. That poor ship was asking for mercy, and Dead Kel granted her wish.
Well, what, the Calamity? I got on a ship called the Calamity. Where are we?
Welcome to Gallows End, my friend. At least I think that's where we ended up. I hope you like surprises.
Not a fan, no. Lonnie has another joke. Well, go ahead.
No one is sorrier than I am. Those men and women were my family. Travelling as I do, there aren't many opportunities for closeness. I found that on the Calamity. Found it and lost it. Good thing Tari is still with me. Well, mostly.
I never asked who Tari was.
Not sure exactly, but he's bleeding like a gutted fish. We're going to need to reach shore if we want to fetch help.
Are
We'll
we
have to
not
come
on
back for
shore?
him. I wish there was another way.
Are we not on shore?
Gone, Lyria, bless her. Like Mother always said, never love anything, because all things end up dead. A wise woman, my mother. And very, very sad. The hull drifted off into an eastern cove, where it sank away completely. Only bubbles remain.
I see. Dad buys a lie detector robot which slaps people when they lie. He decides to test it at dinner. Son, where were you today? The son says, at school, Dad. The robot slaps the son. Okay, I watched a DVD at my friend's house. What DVD? Kung Fu Panda. Robot slaps the son. Okay, it was an adult film. Dad yells, what? When I was your age, I didn't know what an adult film was. Robot slaps the dad. Mom laughs. He's certainly your son. Robot slaps the mom. Well, it's just you and me now, I guess.
More capable team, I can't imagine. It appears our best path to the mainland is through a nearby cavern, but it seems to be flooded and blocked by debris. I do carry some old kobold explosives in my pack, but I've never used one before. Well, not successfully. Are we there yet?
Really? Are we there yet? You're gonna give me, are we there yet? Alright. What have we got? We got some... We're just gonna loot the spoils of her wrecked ship. Right in front of her. All kinds of piles of loot here. I should probably not fill up my inventory because with the ship being wrecked, I'm not sure where I will be able to next. Nah, I'm not even going to take that. Where I'm going to be able to next sell or anything. Yeah, though it was funny. It was a little predictable, I think. All right. Well, I guess we're going in. Wait. What is that? That's Terry. Who's Terry? Oh. Hi, Terry. I guess I can't give you a healing potion. Okay. Yeah, I do tend to favor the unpredictable ones.
Wet. Yuck.
You're a ship captain, and you don't like wet. What is in the water? What is it? It's a freaking rat. Come on. You got. I don't want the rat meat. It does look like there's another little pool over here. There is. Ooh, damage boost potion. That I tend to only remember to use when I'm getting my butt handed to me. Oh. So...
I've crashed a lot of ships, but I can't claim this one. Dead Kel gets all the blame for the death of the
Gonna lay down a bit before your stream tonight. Alright.
See to it.
How can we clear a path? Hold on, I have to close my door.
Will do the trick. I only hope I have enough of them.
Okay then.
No time to jaw.
I'm back. How far back do we need to go? There we go. Left or right? Left is dry. Well, left was dry for a while. That's weird. It shows the water on this side, but it doesn't show the water on this side. Oh, because it's wadeable. And apparently I'm in combat. What the heck? What are you? You are a reskinned, Niskaru. Hey, you're a repair kit. That's good, because I didn't remember to buy one. Or rather, buy any. There's just meat sitting in a pool in the cave. That's disturbing. Which is probably why they did it. Oh, yep. You gotta do your thing. All right. That's a Lianshi? It is. All right. These new daggers I made last night are doing pretty good. Looks like something's over there. But I don't know how we get to that. Oh, I do. I do. You go this way, you come out up there, and you jump down to here. So we went the more direct route. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, we got another one behind us. You were right on top of that. How did that not go off? That one worked. Come on, come on. No. How are you walking on those mines and not setting them off? Okay. We can jump down there. That means we'd have to find a way back up. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Jellyfish! I'm out of explosives.
Of course you are.
We're so close. I can hear the waves on the sand. One of us is going to need to find some way to get us through this wall. And by someone, I mean you.
Yeah.
You see, I don't swim. or did I fail to mention that?
You did fail to mention that, yes. What do you want me to find?
Anything that can get us through this wall. Be creative. I'd help you, but I can't swim.
Okay.
No time to jaw.
I wasn't... Yeah, none of that's gonna work. Why is there so much meat and fish? Alright, well, I guess we'll start here. Have a look around this chamber and see if there's anything interesting going on. Okay. This is just going to take me back around, isn't it? And I can't get through it because it needs to go boom. Alrighty then. What the heck is that the shell of? I can't crawl up on it. I hope there's explosives in this, because if there's not, I'm stuck. There is. Okay. I should probably put those on my hotbar. This might be unexpected. Oh, you got another joke. Alright, we only have 2 bombs. Do we place them or do we throw them? We place them. Okay. Run! Run away! Run away! Alright. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Take cover!
Run away! Run away!
She didn't run away. Ah! Yeah, I'm just stop. Well, that looks interesting. A man caught a really bad flu. As he was recovering, his friend came over to bring him some soup to help him feel better. As soon as the friend walked through the door, the man coughed so violently his false teeth shot across the room and smashed to pieces against the wall. "Oh dear," he said, "what am I going to do? I can't afford a new set." His friends patted him on the shoulder. "Don't worry, I'll get a pair from my brother for you." The man thanked him and the friend said goodbye. The next day, the friend came back with a bright and shiny set of teeth, which fit the man perfectly. "This is wonderful," the man said. "Your brother must be a very good dentist." The friend shook his head. "Oh, he's not a dentist. He's an undertaker." that one caught me. I was trying to figure out where it was going to go, but that was not what I saw coming. All right. Yeah. Mambo number 5. I mean, compendium number 5. Where do you go? Hammer of Night. I'm getting a lot of daggers and fey blades, although that was a giant hammer as well. All right, Gallows End. New location discovered. Flooded cavern.
Amazing! We survived! I didn't want to say anything in the cavern, but I was betting against us. In the words of my dear departed mother, always prepare for the worst, for it'll probably happen. There looks to be a settlement on the beach. Come, let's see who's at home.
I think it's pretty easy to tell if I think it's funny or not, because by the time I've finished reading with it, I'm chuckling. Where are you going?
That village looks inviting. What with its starving inhabitants and looming gallows. Perhaps someone there can help us.
Did anybody else hear the wolf howling in the background while she was talking there?
All right then.
Really? All right. This is nope. Well, it's Gallows End, I guess. Yeah, there it is. That one was easier to hear. Talk to Alder Malloy.
Akara blesses us with another lost soul. Welcome, stranger. I am Alder Malloy, and you've arrived at Cape Solace just in time. Tell me, how have you come to find yourself upon our shore?
What is this place?
It is a village established by those of us whose fates have brought us to Gallows End. Sailors and settlers, foreigners and families, but castaways all.
There it was again.
We have made a life here on these beaches and in this village.
And who is Akara?
Akara is the reason I am here. The reason all of us on this island are here. And maybe, my friend, it's why you are here as well. Akara is this island and everything upon it.
Oh. We're here for Dead Kel. Should I be blunt? Sure, why not?
Ah, so you're here for the oppressor, he who was cast down. You're not the first to arrive on these shores in search of him. You will not be the last.
There it is again.
Akara's magic protects us here in Cape Solace. We are safe from Dead Kel's deathless touch. The same cannot be said for those who venture past the boundaries of the village, near the keep and the surrounding forest.
Okay. So you know Dead Kel.
Dead Kel was the favorite son of Akara. He was given great gifts from our protector, only to squander them in the pursuit of power. We are blessed not to fear him. So many others live at his mercy, but not those of us here on the safety of the beaches. Akara protects the faithful.
Yeah, there it was again. It's kind of playing on a loop in the background. It's just background noise.
Why, it is the great fortress that looms in the north. Grave Hall, as it was named by the Diverga craftsmen who raised its mighty walls. But the Diverga have long since abandoned the island, leaving their great keep empty. Some in the village, like Paddy, are intrigued by the keep's dark courts and corridors. But I would avoid it. Grave Hall is haunted.
Have I been to Shank and Spank lately? No, I have not. Haven't been to Steak and Shake recently either. We had frozen pizza tonight, and then I didn't care for it too much, so I had a Apex missed that one apparently when we had that first conversation. I followed it with a donut. Was the rest of what I was going to say.
The villain Dead Kell rules much of this island, and he strives tirelessly to control every last inch. Akara will not let this happen. We are protected in this spot alone, just south of the river and along the coast. The Fallen One has no power here, and it enrages him.
Skank and Shank makes me think of the bar from the movie From Dusk Till Dawn. I mean, I know that's not the name of the bar, but it just kind of, it's fitting if you've seen the movie. If you haven't, I don't know that I can actually... So she asked me where I ate dinner one night, and I said Steak and Shake, and she didn't understand what I'd said. She thought I said Shank and Spank. I'm not quite sure how. I thought I generally enunciate fairly well when I speak, but she did not hear me correctly one night.
Then you will fit in well, for keeping the village strong is truly a group undertaking. We get by with Akara's blessing and providence, of course. You may stay with us for as long as you wish, but might I suggest that you find a way to make yourself useful? We all must do our part.
What kind of donut? It was just a powdered sugar donut. Yeah, the bar was called the Titty Twister. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of bad things that cannot be said on stream. Basically, everything Cheech Marin said in that movie can't be said on stream.
I've heard about you. You're the one what brought the captain. She's a quirky sort. Not that I'm judging. Anything I can do to make you more comfortable?
Am I not supposed to be finding things to help you people out with? All right, you sell potions of very, very vast differing degrees. Okay.
Thank you much.
You're welcome. All right, Wolf. That's enough. Was that the only merchant? That looks like it might be the only merchant. Skew, I've learned you can say whatever you want. It's up to YouTube if you will still have a channel. I mean, it's up to YouTube if you still have a channel, no matter what you say. Yes, I would agree with that. I would like to keep my channel though, so I try to be appeasing. Read the list of the executed. Apparently, those people were executed up here on the gallows. The title of that movie was From Dusk Till Dawn. It's a Quentin Tarantino. Is it a spoiler to say it's a vampire movie?
My friends call me Paddy, but I have few of those here in the village. I assume dear Alder's given you the welcome speech? Poor foolish man. It's getting crowded down here, you know. Pity we can't move, some of us at least, up to the keep on the hill.
Well, go ahead.
Thing of beauty, isn't it? Nothing like the great city of Odessa, of course, but just as breathtaking. Please excuse my enthusiasm. I was an architect back in the world. If you want a nicer place to live, and you aren't afraid of spirits, I can help you get that keep. Interested?
Maybe. Do you think it's haunted?
It's not haunted. Cursed, maybe, but not haunted. Gates locked, and it's crawling with those damn scavs. And something else inside that's loud as hell. Every so often, someone gets an idea to sneak in. Most don't get as far as the door, and those who do never come back.
And how do you know all this?
I've gotten as far as the top of the wall to have a peek inside. It wasn't easy, but I had a good enough look to know I'd better climb right back down and think of something else. Everything else, I know from the dream.
What dream?
Last night, I dreamt of the keep as it once was, several stories tall and so beautiful, it made me cry. When I awoke, I was clutching this key in my hand. I don't put much stock in a Kara, but I do know a sign when I see one. There was more, but I can't recall it clearly. Perhaps it'll come back to me when we get inside. Will you come?
Did they look like psychos? Is that what they looked like? They were vampires. Psychos do not explode when sunlight hits them.
Yes, I'm going with you. I'm not much good in a fight, but I can remember enough of what I saw.
That was, man, I haven't seen that in a while. That was George Clooney, wasn't it?
You want to help me? Or
Not necessarily that line, but in the movie. What do you call a pig with 3 eyes? Pig. Okay. That one was not,
Fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
Go, and we'll be off.
Not quite
I'll
yet.
Be ready whenever you are.
I'm still talking to people, and
Bye.
Bye, Felicia. Oh, that stuff belongs to somebody. Okay. So we've got one vendor. The captain apparently has a gold ring, which means go talk to her. That means quest. Where you at? Where be ye? There you be.
I don't know about you, but all of this talk about a Kara is unsettling. I'm going to ask around about ways to get off the island, since I'm almost certain we're not going to want to stay.
Okay, sure,
We'll
do
have
that.
to secure another vessel, but from the looks of the village, they don't often venture past the reef. In the meantime, I'll ask you to scour the beaches for survivors of our wreck. I fear that we may be all that's left of the calamity. Such a possibility has left me agitated. I try not to worry. Anxiety doesn't agree with me.
You and me both,
I'll
sister.
grow up.
Well, I'm not that bad. There may be more survivors?
I did not see my bosun Thora among the dead, or his wife Asa. There's a chance they have evaded death's grip and still count among the living. Mark my words, if even one of them survives, I will fight to the earth's edge to find them.
You mean like the one you left on the beach back there when we left? He was still alive. We could go back and get him. I got health potions.
That's the spirit. I knew taking you on board was the right idea. That fortune teller didn't know what she was talking about. I will stay here and speak to Alder about a boat. And I'll have them send men to fetch Tari from the sandbar.
Oh, there you go.
I'll have dead Kel's head if it's the last thing I do.
Okay, so she didn't forget about,
Keep your boots dry.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's much chance of that in this particular... Really? I can't get down from here?
Another castaway.
Another postcard with chimpanzees. What do we want to do first? Do we want to go straight to the keep? Or do we want to just kind of explore first? I'm tempted to just explore first. If I put you out of your misery, will you stop doing that? because that's truly disturbing. Message in a bottle. To Avery. Should this bottle somehow find you again, I ask you, had you remained confined to the comforts of your former life, would you be just as unhappy? By leaving home, have you not discovered that your home is precious? Take this opportunity to explore the island, discover its secrets, and cherish what it can teach you. Or perhaps you're simply doomed to be the unhappy sort regardless of the possibilities life reveals to you. Which life would you prefer, Briar? Hey, Ant. Can't stay, but leaving me up. Are you working or streaming, Ant? Is this the keep? What are you? You're the watcher. And you will not talk. Well, they didn't stop me from coming in. Oh, I love the sound. Streaming with casual. All right. What are you guys playing tonight? I love the sound effects. The Path of the Scion. Just barely walked in the dang door from work. Wow. Yeah, I actually had to work tonight as well. That is not... Yep, you got Apex on board. He's gonna abandon me. I need a voice modulator, so I sound a little more like this. Yes. It'd be funny. I'd start a channel. I'd put the sound modulator on. I'd get... Hi, Wolf. I'd get some kind of following. Finally get some viewers, and then I'd forget to turn the modulator on one time. I know you have, Apex. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. I appreciate you dropping by. It's not like I'm in 100% of all of your streams for the entire length of them either. I get it. It's not a possible... Not finally liked the video. Yeah, it's all good. There's too many people to watch. Try to spread it around. Show the love. I get it. I appreciate it. And if you know anybody else that's streaming or whatnot that might be interested in that program, I'm looking for more people. I need eyes on it to help me find the bugs, figure out what direction it needs to go. That sort of thing. So you're both, anybody, welcome to spread it around, send them to the website.
But have we met? I arrived on the island several months ago, or so the villagers tell me. Blame this nasty bump on my head. Tricky business, memory. When you have it, you forget it's there. Once it's gone, you forget, well, everything. Even now, I came out here for some reason I can't recall.
Dude, if you think Sarge would take a look, absolutely.
Little good it will do me here.
If I could get it on Sarge's radar and then get it on the radar of people in his circle, if I can move it up into that level of of exposure, that would be fantastic. Did she say something about a map?
Well, it's not a whole map, not really, more of a scrap of parchment. I found it among these debris. But why was I looking through them in the first place? For salvage? For tortoise eggs or crabs? For shells? Maybe it's a map leading to buried treasure.
Oh yeah, I get it. I know you can't commit him to it at all, but I appreciate you offering to ask in his direction.
I'd say it's Diverga by the lettering and the designs, but I don't even know why I'd say such a thing. What's a Diverga? I don't know. I can hardly remember my name most mornings. If you look closely at the corners of the parchment, you'll see that it seems to have been torn from a larger whole, perhaps into many separate pieces.
Wonderful. Sure, I'll take it.
Please do, it's yours. What good is a map on an island with no boats? If I come upon any more, you're welcome to them. That is, if I remember who you are.
Do you have any idea where other pieces are?
Don't ask me. Most mornings I need to be reminded of my own name. My advice isn't exactly reliable.
Okay then.
Bye, and stay safe.
Yeah, you too. Maybe take a health potion and somehow take care of that head injury. All right, I see. What are you? I see you're red. You're a thresh, aren't you? You go. Oh, I hate these things. Okay. Got him. That's not too bad. And they're freaking purple? Wow, okay. This is your scheduled moisture check. Actually, my cup is empty, so... because I just took a drink. Hi, Stan. What? Oh, Stan. Hi, Stan. Sorry, I missed you coming in there. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic... I gotta look at my watch. What is it? Thursday. I don't recognize your name. Are you new to the channel? Welcome on in. We are playing Kingdoms of Amalur, and I'm in the Legend of Dead Kell DLC tonight. Just kind of exploring the island we just got here. We got a person, but you don't have a quest.
I've seen a lot of shipwrecks in my life, but this island seems to have a propensity for them.
Yes, it does. Been lurking for a few of your streams. Well, you're welcome in. I'm glad you decided to join chat. Played it on the PS4. I originally played it on the Xbox One. I'm not supposed to ask if he's new. I'm just supposed to know. I have almost 140 subscribers. I do not know them all by name. I apologize.
Where once there was just Alfar, now sprouts two races, the Loselfar and the Dokelfar. There was no big rift, just some who wanted to live one way and others another. We're still more alike than not, but that will change as we continue to drift further apart.
Sure.
It's not that I don't like being at Cape Solace. I just prefer to be on the move and nabbing the salvages while they're fresh. I'm fond of Patty. Many of us are. But it's hard to know how much of him is hot air.
I mean, he's a gnome, so a good bit.
I used to sail on an Alpha wreck recovery ship, until one day we were shipwrecked too. Ever since then, I've lived on this island. Be wary.
Official grape ape. Yeah, I don't know. Who's that? And Apex, are you even old enough to remember Grape Ape? Or am I just showing my age again? All right, what do we got over here? We got something over here. Who's ya? Oh, you're gonna spot me. Oh. Boggart urchins. Boom. Oh, you missed the second one. Come on, you gotta... The noises they make are great. Remember it a little bit. It was on, if it was on Nickelodeon, it was in reruns on Nickelodeon. I'm not even sure it was a standalone title. He was just a character in, I want to say, old Hanna-Barbera stuff. It wasn't Looney Tunes. It was definitely not Looney Tunes. Oh, that is not a cave. I thought that was a cave. I thought I had discovered a dungeon. Now, you can't tell me you didn't hear that. I mean, you can, but I would call you a liar. Come on. You're supposed to bounce off of one onto the next one. They're not following the rules. They're cheating. Come on. There it is, right there. Get the stabbies in. None of you dropped anything. Really? Not even some gold, huh? I think we're just gonna have to live with the, Oh, I missed. He's not attacking me, so I can't block him. That's what's going wrong there. Hi, buddy. What have we discovered here? This is the mud hold fasting. What the heck does that mean?
Listen to me. You have to listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
She's in there. Angerad is in there, and she won't come out. We have to do something, please.
Okay. What do we need to do?
The unthinkable. She made a bargain with the pirate king himself. Dead Kell. For years, Angerad has yearned for her life back in Drithia. Her days were spent in silence, her nights in a pool of tears. But I never thought she would turn to him. I tried to stop her, I did, but she won't listen to me. We've been friends for 3 years, but that means nothing to her now.
What was the bargain?
Island legend says that Mudhold is where dead Kell creates his fair Gorta crew with the help of a wizard. I'm not sure exactly. Nina Malloy has probably been there, but where hasn't she been on this rock?
I don't know that I recognize who that is. I guess I'll deal with her.
She's taken refuge underground in the crumbling remains of Mudhold fasting. The things she is doing there, you can't imagine. Be careful. Angerad is a delicate creature, and something deep inside of her is shattered. She would not listen to reason. and that makes it dangerous. I don't know how to thank you.
Sure.
Be careful.
Yeah. I don't think I have too much to worry about. We have to go through the secret door first, right? Oh, I love the sound effects they added in this one. Oh, we're gonna need to find a source of picks and repair kits. No! No, no, no. None of that now. No, unlock. There you go. Completely 100% not worth the Ember I would got for it.
Cycle the first, dear Rathi. Greetings, dear Netta. If I view this record as a personal correspondence, it makes the distance bearable, keeps the fear at bay. You know how expeditionary travel vexes me. I shall begin. I was not certain what to expect following my disembarkation upon this grim isle. After initial investigation, there appears to be a significant Erathi presence, one that predates any other signs of organized life on the isle. It is a curious thing. Why would such beings descend to this wounded realm? Whatever beckoned to them, its call must have been incredibly powerful. More research is needed. Be well, dear Netta. I miss you.
See, that time I almost broke out into a Incubus song. All right, something. Bats? I guess these are bats.
What do
Hi.
you want? Don't you know that dead Kel will kill you if he finds you scurrying around in his tunnels?
I'd like to see him
You should have
try.
better sense than me at the very least.
Who are you?
I am Angarad Glindower. Why? Who are you? You may not believe it to gaze upon me, but I was once a civilized person. A wife. A mother. A mage. All that was taken from me when I awoke on Gallows End. Years I've wasted here. Years I will never recover. But no more.
Choose your own hell. A guy dies and is sent to hell. Satan shows him the doors to 3 rooms and says, choose one of these doors to decide where you will spend eternity. In the first room, a group of people stands in the dirt up to their necks. The guy says, no, let me see the next room. In the second room, people are standing in the dirt up to their noses. The guy shakes his head and says, nah, not this one either. Then Satan opens the third door to reveal a group of people standing with dirt up to their knees, drinking coffee and eating pastries. The guy perks up and said, I picked this room. He wades in and starts pouring a cup of coffee. Satan turns to leave and then says, okay, coffee break's over. Everyone back on your heads. We have a 95% chance for this persuasion, so we're just going to go ahead and hit that.
I am fulfilling my purpose, doing what needs to be done to release me from my imprisonment. Fair Gorta are not easy to create. It takes time, energy, power. But I do it, because Dead Kel and I have an agreement.
You got
He's
some
not as
sharp...
cold as they say. And he has his reasons for being a monster, just as I now have mine.
I do not have a ship.
I belong to no one. Kel and I have an agreement. That is all.
That is
He
all.
has sworn to take me back to civilization. Back to Rathia. Home. But I must create for him enough fair Gorta crewmen to see him through his coming conquests.
And you believe
I possess
that?
rare skills. especially so far from the Scholia Arcana. It seems mages are in short supply on Gallows End.
Yeah, probably. I have a ship?
A ship, you say?
Oh.
There is
Well, that
only
didn't
one
work.
on this island who has the power to come and go as he pleases, and that is Dead Kel. I know the sound of lies. I've been listening to my own for too long now.
Oh. Really? You ran around behind me? Apparently, I'm gonna kill her was the next dialogue option. Oh, you three aren't summoned. I just assumed she summoned them all. And that they were all gonna go poof when she did. Seriously, come on now. Really? Alright, forget the block. I prefer the counterattack, but if it's gonna just not keep a target to do it, there's no point. Inspect the Black Atoll. Long ago, the black coral reefs behind the island stretched into the sky, threatening to engulf the island whole. Grants a permanent +1 mana regeneration just for looking at a painting. Okay. I'll take that. I don't use a lot of mana, but enhancing mana regen is always a good thing. We're not on a ship. Why does it sound like we're on a ship? Sweet Avery, you're wise to be cautious of these creatures and just as clever to decipher the truth behind my words. It seems my loneliness was too plain. I suppose you have taught me something about myself as well. I would come to you, but I found myself preoccupied with helping the newest victims of the damn pirate. They labor just south of the old keep. Find me there, Briar. All right. We are filling up our inventory rather quickly. More fair Gorta. Alright. Two. Well, he bounced onto a second one at least. Not that time, but, you know, you can't win them all. No, I want the other one. No, I want the other one. The other one is more injured. Hey, Silo, how's it going? I hope you're having a good Thursday. Yes, what about my app that, well, that wasn't what was supposed to happen there. It might have some success at jump scares because jump scares would kind of create kind of the same kind of signature that a point of excitement would have. I don't know for sure. It's not really what it was tuned for, and I don't really have that kind of... There's, according to the map, there are 3 more traps right there, but I couldn't see them. I don't have access to it to kind of run it through any kind of paces. A VTuber you follow allows chat to jump scare her by paying for super chats. That's kind of a neat approach. This other guy I watch pretty frequently has a sound effects thing that kind of you can do the same thing. You can pay, and it plays them at want to scan for all jump scares as a clip. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, it would fall under the same kind of guidance. And whoa, don't walk in front of that. That's a trap. So is this one. $15 for a jump scare? Holy crap. I'm in the wrong business. She plays Alien Isolation. Oh, those kinds of games. Yeah, that'd be perfect. I bet it is. See, Durano's bleats. I think they're called bleats. They're pretty cheap. But they do scare him half to death sometimes. 3. He got 3. He got hit by 3. Oh, that was nice. That one worked too. Alright. What's your attack? It's that. Really? This was more fun. Oh. Chat pays for them because they're funny. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, she must have a pretty good reaction to them then when they happen, which is a good sign that the app would be able to pick up that signal. I just walked right past that and did not set it off. That's intriguing. All right, do I need to actually go around? I do not. He's already been down that direction, so I might as well just leave. Can that reaction... Yeah, no, it would be hard to detect that specific reaction given the current state. It's hard to dial it in on any one single specific cue. So it would show up in the potential list, definitely. All right, Apex. Have a good one.
Deep in my heart, I knew this would be how our story ended. Her desire consumed her in a single bright flash, like lightning in a sea storm. I loved her. It's something I could never admit to her face, but I can say so easily now. I'm such a coward. Thank you for your efforts. You did what had to be done, and what I was too weak to do. Killing is never easy. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Alright. Oh, we got wolves. Hi, wolves. Here, have some of those. Well, you guys bounced on some of them at least. There we go. That's better. Really? There's a good retaliation. Come over here. And you. All right. Spread those out. Use the app to make clips. Tell them how you do it once you get more channel views. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the protocol would be for using somebody else's base videos to do that with. Yeah, to do it. I'm hesitant to encourage that because YouTube recently took the clip button off of videos. So even YouTube is no longer encouraging other people to clip. You know what I'm saying? You gonna... Is that gonna do you in? How do you... You have 0 hit points. There it is. Okay, so you do understand what I'm saying at least. I mean, if the videos are public, then I mean, there's kind of nothing that can be done to stop them from being used like that. But I mean, copyright does apply. So their videos are copyrighted. You can make reactionary videos. I'm not quite sure how a lot of that is legal within the confines of how YouTube does copyright, because fair use is not something that is in YouTube's purview to determine, and they'll be the first to tell you that. So it is an interesting idea, though. Oh, we got a troll. We got a troll. I think that's a troll anyway. What in the world? We got wolf, boggart, and whoa. It's not a... What the hell? It's a root golem? What is that? It's just a reskinned troll. I mean, honestly, with some new Oh, he's throwing boggarts at me? What? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. Alright, dude. No. Don't like that. I do not like that attack at all. You're grabbing them out of the ground? Really? Oh, okay. Ooh. That was an interesting attack. Ooh, and I couldn't get out of it. Yeah, I've definitely heard of that being done. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. There's a lot I don't know. This guy is taking a lot of hits to take down. I don't like it. 2, 3. Oh, he came up right underneath me. I don't like that. Oh, and that one hurt too. Sorry, I can't read chat during this combat. I'll catch up in a minute. I apologize. This guy hits hard and he's not taking much damage, so I've got to actually try to be careful. Come on down here, Boggart. There's still a bomb waiting for you. Get out of there. Okay, the second one missed. I'm not sure why, because I was definitely inside its ring. Alright. Staggered. Staggered is good. Finally. Oh my goodness. I mean, it wasn't a difficult fight. It was just long and drawn out. Alright, usually done by a long-time listener and someone the VTuber has developed a familiarity with. That makes perfect sense. For example, Crelly is a cow-themed VTuber. She has fans who makes... She has a fan who makes clips where the guy's name is Baggy Pants, and she talks about him all the time. In principle, as long as people are okay with it being done to their videos, I'm not opposed to that use of it. In reality, there's nothing I can do to stop somebody from doing those kinds of things anyway.
Lo, we sing of good kings shipborne and stout, from fasting waked and white wind whispered. He was Ulfston chief, father of foundlings, boasted and beloved. With bitter mandate, they laid him upon a serpent steed. Kin kissed the brow and wept, tears into the flames, until mournful billow and scarlet banner bore him north. Treasures heavy upon his heart. The great blaze bloomed, jewel bright and wild, a dark night lit by kingly fire.
Okay. So I didn't want to keep talking over that lore stone there. Point is not someone just grabbing anything they can. It's usually a fan doing. I get that. From my perspective, I don't know that a person has that relationship with the person whose videos they are. But again, I also can't control what anybody does with the program once it's in their hands. One of the next features on my to-do list is actually to support, what is that? We'll take that. Support, combining the clips, concatenating them into a single output instead of a bunch of little shorts. The first way is a sure way to take some. Yes, it is. The second is mutually benefit. Yeah, so you could like upload the first clip or whatever privately and share it with them and say, hey, do you like this? And that sort of thing. And that's kind of on the person making the clips to do and reach out and do all that kind of stuff with.
Stand clear. Our business does not concern you, Longlegs. Pepin will be back momentarily with the tome, and then we will be on our way. Until then, do not interfere.
From my perspective, I don't want my product that I'm trying to produce and distribute associated with that first method. Not that I can do anything about it, but I'd like to start out as cleanly as I possibly can with a relationship, with as good a relationship as I possibly can, with as many streamers as I possibly can. Yes, for selfish reasons. I want income from this, but also because I think it's a good product and can be helpful.
It is called the Tome of Contrition, and it is a record of gnomish experience throughout the ages. But that is all I can say. To reveal more could be detrimental to our expedition. Now, if only Pepin would return from undersea fasting. A dread cloud hangs above this island. I can feel it.
Anyone who does the first method isn't going to advertise how they did it. In theory, yeah. They might. Yeah, I don't like talking over the lore, so anytime I hit one of those, I'll stop talking. And I'm going to stop talking here for a minute. I'm going to go fill up my cup real quick because I'm thirsty. And Lonnie's making fun of how I say thirsty. Thirsty. All right, how did the tome get here?
The Tome of Contrition was stolen by the Diverga in one of their barbaric raids. During the Edessa migration, we gnomes transported many artifacts from across the seas to the Great Library. The temptation was too much for such savages. But of all the relics lost to us, the Tome of Contrition is the most important. It is not my place to explain, and not yours to know. I will put it this way. The loss of such a book could do irreparable harm.
I'm originally from the South, but I've been out of the South a lot longer than I was ever there. I guess I'll go find your friend.
I'm not sure. Obviously, I cannot pursue him. It is my duty to stay here to see to our higher purpose. But something must be done. Pepin's tardiness is a concern. Fine. Yes, it is decided. You may find Pepin, and you will be rewarded for doing so. But I accept no responsibility for your safety. None whatsoever.
So where is this place?
It is inland, beyond the cliffs. We have made our camp here so as not to arouse suspicion in the villagers to the east. Castaways are an excitable breed.
Are you not castaways? How did you get here if not? How do you plan on leaving if not?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, we'll take that bark.
Aye, stranger.
Is this the place she's talking about? I believe it is, indeed, this place. And we have one open inventory slot, so we are going to have to... Every time I see you play this game, get an urge to make a fantasy version of Grand Theft Auto. We play as an ogre who goes on a rampage by tossing and throwing every person they encounter. That game is called Rampage, except you're not an ogre, you're a dinosaur, or... They couldn't call it a Kong, but it was a Kong. There was a third option. What was it? A werewolf. A giant werewolf. And the game was fantastic. It was so fun to play. I mean, it wasn't fantastic as in the best game ever, but it was a fun play. But is there a fantasy version? I mean, it's... No. I mean, there's not a sword and sorcery fantasy setting version. I think its premise is very fantasy-like. But, 3% critical hit chance, bleed resist, pierce damage, nah. Fable could be a fantasy version of GTA. Yeah, if you want to look at it that way. I don't need a dispelling boost. I don't need mana regen. Don't need sorcerer's intelligence. I don't need 13 warrior strength. I don't need these hiccups. I don't need any of the... Nope, I probably don't need those either, but I'm gonna... Oh my goodness, I apologize. Oh my goodness. Have I ever played Fable? Go evil is funkin'ly waste. Yeah. I've not done the evil path in most games. It's one of those things I just can't seem to get into. But I have played Fable, and I'm so very much looking forward to the next one. Alright, we're gonna go back to here. There's no forge. There's no forge. There was a... There was the gym bench here. I gotta go find the forge. I'm gonna have to just sell stuff instead of breaking it down. It's because evil in video games are often portrayed as crazed mass killer, which is very boring and dumb type of villainy. Yeah. Can't disagree with that assessment. You are not... Are you?
Anything I can help with, Castaway? I don't have much, but it's a mite better than nothing.
Yeah, you're the shop. Okay. Am I gonna just have to sell all this crap? I don't need money.
Always a pleasure.
What's the chances this cave over here has, slim to none, because the cave's down there, isn't it? It's not even over here. Yeah, see, the closest I think I've ever come to any kind of evil playthrough is just your standard Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough, where you're definitely not the good guy. But it's also not evil. It's just very, very gray, very morally ambiguous. Alright, this is also not a place that has... Well, I'm just gonna have to sell. There's a healer at least. Wait, there's repair? If there's repair, there should be a blacksmith bench. Well, it said repair, but there's not. Yeah, I've been seeing several people play Warhammer 40K. I don't remember which one, doesn't matter. And all of them seem to be not even ambiguous, but completely just not good. Alright, I'm just gonna have to sell. I'll find it later. I'll find plenty more stuff to break down. It's not really gonna cost me anything.
Anything I can help with, Castaway? I don't have much, but it's a mite better than nothing.
Just buy all my junk. Yeah, that's good.
Not your mother.
I hope not. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing with this construction stuff yet. Alright. We went west and north. Let's go, I guess, just straight north this time. This is the place that guy wants me to go to, isn't it? It is. Maybe we should go east instead. Oh, that's right. The other beach where there might be some survivors. Let's go that direction.
Lo, we sing of Sulzvard, heir of the Ulfston Shieldbreaker, sure of hand and pure of heart, with fame on white wings, who claimed the isle for kin and raised his great dwarf fastings, undersea, mudhold, cliffbreak, and soul deep.
Dwarf? Did he say dwarf?
Raiders four, and strongholds hearty, prizes for his betrothed. For by his side strode Lady Anrun, his comely warrior bride, whose wish was for a wedding feast, and all kin surrounded to bestow the greatest gift of all, a mighty keep of Gravehall.
You must be one of the new arrivals. Tell me, did Cape Solace drive you out as well? I am Nesta Gwynedd. My husband Cadwallon and I have only been here a short time, but we've managed to eke out a tolerable existence on our own. Or we did, before the scav infestation.
Yet to see video games pull off such a villain who does that. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is probably the closest. You've got numerous people with a lot of nuance that could go evil, especially if you do the Dark Urge path. It's fairly well done. Gives you some of that nuance of they're the bad guy that's the evil path, but I lost my train of thought. But they have decent motivation and understanding for why, like, her husband was killed in battle. What's scav infestation?
Several months ago, my husband and I started a garden on Storm Point. It has saved our
Why
lives.
would you do that?
Thanks to this secret spot, we've been able to fill the village stores to brimming. Now, however, scavs seem to have taken a keen interest in Storm Point as well. They wish not to fill their stores, but their bellies instead.
What is a scav? I mean, I've run into a few, but...
Native to the Frostbreak Sea. They come from the south, infesting ships and living off the cargo, and often the crew. They've made quite a home here on Gallows End, nesting in large broods, deep and damp old fastings left behind by the Dverga.
Sure, I'll help you.
The goal is to ingratiate yourself to the inhabitants of this island. You've chosen the right path. You have my thanks, and the thanks of those who wish to eat. Come, we will take you to Storm Point. It's not far, just past the boundaries of Cape Solace and Gravehall Keep.
Why don't you just point me that way?
Follow me.
Fine. I wanted to loot this first, though. Let me protect you during these trying times. Which direction are you going?
Storm Point
No.
is along the coast to the west.
No. Loot the antelope, because that's crafting supplies. Oh no! Are there more? Is it more than just the one? Oh. Oh. Oh, I do not like that. And the lady we're escorting is running off already. I can see the circle moving on the map. Would you think she would believe the story about the duel against the 2-foot gnome? I don't know.
Quiet, we mustn't go any farther. The scavs will know we're coming.
I was on a call with your mom. Finally told her and my dad the 2-crow joke with the scarecrow. Doesn't have a... It doesn't... He doesn't have a cell phone. Doesn't have a phone in his hand. Roll a d20 for a charisma check. Whatever should I do?
We
Go
can certainly
in.
use some assistance with those scavs. We can handle 1 or 2 at a time, but not a brood such as that. I hate scavs.
Alright. Well, you 2 cowards stay out here. You should have just pointed me at the place to begin with. Instead of running over here. Here, bounce off of some of these. Boom, boom. Okay, well, you hit 2. That's promising. Ha 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 ha. Come on, come on. Right here, right here. Land right there. There you go. No. Take a step back. Take one more step. There you go. And... oh, you're throwing poison bombs. Oh. I don't know if that's poison or not. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like lava. Oh, where'd you... what? And a bear? What the hell? Sorry, I can't read chat while I'm in combat. Sorry, I'll catch up in a second. I gotta make sure I don't get jumped by a third group of these. And then I can catch up. On a call with your mom, finally told her and your dad the 2-crow joke. They thought it was funny. My dad is home, but fist he has a turkey dinner. Okay, yeah, I don't have the second half of that one. Dad is home. Sorry you can't read my typos. If I typed it right, it would be easier to understand. That is very true. Began watching a new anime series called Chainsmoker Cat. The main character is nasty and gross. Sounds like it, especially if it's a chain-smoking cat. What are these things? They're probably the scav eggs or some shit like that. I'm glad your dad's home. Boning knives. Sorry. Where did they run back to their camp? Or did they get slaughtered out here by that bear? I think the bear killed them. I don't think I can complete... I don't think I can complete the quest I was on. First he had turkey dinner in the hospital. Okay. That makes much more sense than fisting a turkey dinner. Okay, what are the odds these people are back down at their camp, which was, I think, here? Or was it? Yeah, it was here. Pretty much none, since there's no arrows there. Well, that sucks. That weird wandering bear killed them. Go to undersea, assemble the map. Yeah, failed. Frickin' hell. It's the only, well, I guess it's not the only one I've failed, but... Well, that bites. You will know this bear joke. 87.3% of all statistics are made up on the spot, including this one. And if that's working correctly, every time that quote comes up, those percentage numbers will change because all 3 digits in it are random numbers. Two campers are, yeah, I know that one. 2 campers, and you mentioned a bear, so yeah, I already know that one. I don't have to outrun the bear. Yeah. Yeah, that's an oldie but a goodie. You can't outrun a bear. I don't have to outrun the bear. Is this gonna be the dude? Nope, that's a brownie. What is in this corner? Oh, I know that one. There's a Korean version? What kind of big predators do they have in Korea that would warrant a Korean version of that joke? Man is walking through the woods when he sees a bear charging at him. He books it. He knows, but he knows he can't outrun a bear for long, so he starts praying, "Dear Lord, I beseech thee, please, O Lord, please let this bear be a Christian." The bear catches up to him, knocks him down on the ground, then gets on his knees and says, "Dear Lord, thank you for this food I am about to receive." I love it. Except the guy walking in front is the ones to set off the landmines. Yes, of course. I have heard that one. All right. Are you... Oh, you're Fair Gorta. And you're not already up trying to attack me. So we're going to take advantage of that and just stay sneaky sneaky and take out both of you. Yep, I can 100% see how you would classify that as a version of the same joke. 100%. What are you? Well, whatever you are, you aren't anymore. Oh, it's just a fair Gorda captain. Interesting. There's an awful lot of Walking Dead here instead of... Whoa! No, 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 no. We want nothing to do with you. Nope. No, we don't... no Merkin. No Mergen. Nope. Blow the Mergen up. Ouch. That hurts. That kind of hurt too. Come on. Come on. Get the priestess down. There we go. Come on. Oh. Hit that bomb. Go boom. Go flying. Here. Have some more of these. Boom. And boom and bounce and oh, you missed it. How'd you miss that? That was not very nice of them to miss bouncing off of those. You've been to the DMZ? I'm not sure how to respond to that. At a certain level, I want to say that sounds kind of cool, but it also sounds kind of weird. You know what I mean? I'm not exactly worldly and traveled, though. We went to Panama last summer, and that's the first time I've... Well, technically, strictly speaking, it's the second time I've ever been out of the country. But, the first time we walked across the border from Arizona to Mexico, and, that really, really doesn't count. That was the early 90s. Like the really early 90s, 92, maybe 93. You weren't there shopping for smokes. Were you in the military? It occurs to me that I really don't know much at all about you, which is fine. I mean, we're just random strangers on the internet. It's okay to not know anything about each other, but yeah, Panama was fun. Highly recommend it. The food was fantastic, and I'm not a very adventuresome eater, but it was very good. Avery, it makes me glad to know that your aversion towards the island is fading and that my words have been of some comfort to you. Sometimes it is the difficult road we must take to find the answers we did not even know to ask. I find that sunsets above the sky always bring me the most comfort when I am lost. Briar. Can we pull this off? Yeah, we did. Okay. Not too bad. I would bait her into those, but give her half a chance, she'll heal herself. And we definitely don't want that. I was there to deliver construction items. That makes sense. I once worked with a guy who was in the army and was stationed in Berlin during the Cold War at an army listening station. Three. He got 3 of them. Nice. Come on, guys. Come on. There you go. Come on. Hit this one. Do some damage to all 3 of you. Right there. There it is. Beautiful. That was perfect. Well done. Come on. Hit this side of... No. You were supposed to hit the side so it blew you towards the other ones. Oh, well. You aren't an adventurous eater. Glad like the food. Yeah, it was... I mean, I had to be careful still because the whole onion thing, but it wasn't too bad, and they don't use a whole lot of onion in their food. So that was nice. It was a very expensive trip, but it was a oh no, go back into your hole. All right, fine, come on. No. What was I saying? It was a very, severely damaged. That's not good. That's not good, because I have a very limited supply of repair kits. It was an expensive trip, but that was because it was a guided tour. The meals were all paid for. A bunch of sightseeing stuff was all paid for. It was a private tour bus to take us everywhere. So it was worth it, but I was unsure if that it was going to be worth it when we paid for it. I was kind of worried about it. And there wasn't no onions, but there was less. There were fewer onions to have to dodge than I was anticipating. Okay, somewhere down here. Oh, I see her. Somewhere down here is a survivor of the ship we crashed on. Oh, there's 2 of yous. Okay. Ouch. Nope. Get over here. Get to her. Don't let her heal. Do not let her heal. Oh, right in the face with the poison. Nice. Come on. Oh, double spit. Okay. Trip to Korea on my own with the tour group was $4,000. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it's expensive, but it's like, it's everything. It's It's the airfare. Why is she resetting all the way back here? Don't heal. Where are you? Oh, you got to be kidding me. The reset is a little overzealous. Yeah, so I mean, it's airfare, it's hotel, it's all of the touristy stuff, it's the tour bus, it's food. We had to pay for like 1 meal a day. The other 2 meals every day were covered.
So, I'm not the only one who walked out of
Hired
that
as
mess.
a delivery driver,
Figured
like
you
wood,
were a sturdy
nails.
one.
Something
Survived
broke
that
and they
wreck.
needed to fix it.
That's fate. We shouldn't waste a moment. My wife,
All-paid
my
tour is a
ace,
good idea.
she
Spend the
still
same
lives.
amount and not know where to go. Yeah.
They took her. I've never seen anything like it. Scavengers. They looked like fair Gorta, but not like any I've ever seen.
Any other survivors?
No, it was just us. Asmir, Kelly, Free, Edric, Udin. They're all gone. All dead. They were good people. Proud. Not the bedraggled bunch many mistook them for. It's a shame.
Airfare was $1,700 from San Diego to San Francisco. I mean, I'd drive that. We do all this traveling for my kids' competitions and stuff, and we cannot afford airfare to any of them. Sure, I'll go get her back.
Thank you. I won't forget this, truly. I will make way inland. If there are others on this island, I will find them, and I will send them.
Here, why don't I just show you where they're at?
Get her back.
Okay. Oh, and he's the repair dude. So we don't have repair there until he's back, which means we gotta go do this quest. Yeah, so we don't know how much, really we don't know how much anything individually cost for our trip to Panama, because it was all inclusive. And my kid is going the same trip to Belize next summer. Well, hello.
You're not a sailor, are you?
I'm not.
Sailors pitch when they walk dry ground. List like drunkards at a wake. No, you're not one of them. So who are you?
I'm me. Who are you?
My name is Nina Malloy. You met my father Alder back in the village. He wouldn't be pleased to find me here. Of course, very little pleases my father. I've walked this island since I was no bigger than a boggart, yet I'm still prohibited from venturing past the village on my own. I can take care of myself.
You shouldn't be here.
Ha! That it's you know. I killed my first scav in this very fasting. I don't need protection. Not yours. Not my father's. Not Akara's. Keep telling our people that the offering only makes us slaves. Makes us weak. But do they listen? No. They've been trained not to.
Is it worth paying for the airfare? Not in our experience. We kind of, I mean, it'd be airfare for 3 people, round trip, and then we'd have to rent a car there because we need transportation to and from the hotel and the venue and places to eat. So not really. And airfare is expensive, and even with gas being expensive, it's not that expensive. And the competitions are worth going for. They're a good experience. But no, the we pay for everything out of pocket. There's no assistance with any of that. So is the offering bad? What offering? Have I missed something?
We sacrifice one of our own people to Akara, a being none of us have ever seen.
Oh.
And one that's desires are not known to us. Is the offering bad? Yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. Nobody has mentioned that. Can you leave the island?
We can leave whenever we wish. All of us. Only we lack a vessel fit for such a journey. It wouldn't matter, however. Most of the villagers in Cape Solace wish to stay right here. My father has them convinced that their destiny is to serve Akara. My
It is your destiny.
If only he understood that.
What is the offering? I probably should have started with that one instead of that one.
It takes place once in a generation. A member of the village is chosen, and then she's offered to the god Akara as a sacrifice. During the offering ceremony, Akara imbues the chosen one with his magic and transforms her into his arbiter, his mouthpiece in the village. We follow her guidance, whether we wish to or not.
Uh-huh. There's a woman in trouble down here.
Yes, so I gathered. The scabs aren't partial to intruders, especially ones they can eat. I'll join you if you don't mind. I know these tunnels better than anyone. Lead on. I'll watch your back.
Sure.
Right.
Not giving me a choice not to. Ooh, I found a forge. I found a forge. We can salvage stuff. I didn't know that. It's expensive to... Oh, yeah, it's very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. That's why my wife was working those sporting events. She was working at concessions at some sporting events to earn some... It's weird the way it's set up. It was a scholarship that was paid directly for our kid. But that organization has been disinvited from all of the sporting events moving forward. So that money is gone now. Nobody's exactly sure what happened. Just that it happened. What the... Oh, it was a crab. Alright. Well, hold on. There's a treasure chest up here somewhere. Or not a treasure chest, but a hidden treasure. Oh, it's a weapon rack. Well, we'll leave those next to the place where we can break them down instead of cluttering our inventory with them right now. Which direction should we go? Should we go this way, or should we follow the streaks of fresh blood? I think we should follow the streaks of fresh blood. In fact, I think there's not really... It just kind of goes around the corner anyway, but... Good for the kid. Yeah, no more assistance with the monies. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a software engineer, full-time. I work from home. I have a decent job. I make good money. But I still like to be helped with those large expenses where possible. Nobody wants to pay that much money out of pocket, even if they can afford it. Mike started an hour ago. Well, that's good. It sounds normal. I'm not too tired. Looting the chest. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be wrapping up here pretty soon. We got another... Oh, that was not nice.
I've been all over this accursed
No.
island. Take the lead.
Alright. Well, hello there, scavs. He's a construction contractor. Oh my goodness, repaired and built stuff in Korea for a year. That actually sounds kind of interesting. I've got multiple of those maps. I've never really done construction. I was a maintenance employee at an apartment complex in my very, very early 20s. But mostly that was just minor drywall repairs. Minor, like electrical repairs, replacing light switches and outlets, and cleaning and painting and all of that kind of good crap, and replacing things like garbage disposals and all that kind of good stuff.
Cycle the second, the Alfar. You would not enjoy the awkward scrambles needed to traverse this isle, my love. They are treacherous. I must resemble the tumblers we witnessed in Sun Camp all those many nights ago, reeling and twisting. The Arathi were not the only inhabitants of Gallows End, though surely the oldest. Natural caverns in the north and south boast evidence of a variety of other visitors, both man and beast. Alfar weapons and armor litter the beaches, treasures for the taking. They too seem to have departed in haste. It is a troubling trend. What is terrorizing everyone? Give my good wishes to the Templars, dear Netta. As always, you are in my thoughts.
Very easy. We'll just go ahead and force that. Deadhead Doer's job. I don't even know what Durano's job is. I know it's something in IT. It seems like it's like hardware support of some sort. Making 80K, was forced to retire due to health reasons. I hope they're doing well. Set aside a lot of money. Thankfully, that night on the DMZ was the quietest place you've ever been and the quietest moment you've ever experienced. Wow, that's... Sounds kind of eerie.
You've come. They came as soon as the hull went under. The cargo, the survivors, the sails, everything stripped like flesh from a bone. I didn't think I'd live to see the morning. Not with dead Kel here.
Wait, here? That can't be right.
I'm going to see if there's anyone else on this island. There are too many structures for it to be deserted.
And I'm standing next to somebody that was not on the ship. Well, I guess you should go now. Oh, well, that's convenient that there's a... Who is Udin? And how did he get in this room right here? There's nothing back here? Really? No. One little pool with essentially nothing in it. Yeah, been on 2 hours and 40 minutes. I usually wrap up around 11 or around the 3-hour mark. I got a little bit of a late start. I'm going to finish up this dungeon, which looks like it might be this one last fight. Round 2. Fight!
And what is this? Tell me, stranger.
Oh.
What brings you down these dank passages?
Well,
Riches,
shit.
the allure of a most magnificent death. If you must die, it should be at the hands of a monster like me. My victims are almost as infamous as I am.
How are you still alive?
I have touched the hand of death and been chosen. So it is with all great men. We transcend mortality. But you wouldn't know of such things, would you? Death will not have me, not until I am satisfied. And I am not satisfied. Oh no, I still hunger.
What are you doing?
Sinking your ship was only the start. Now it must be stripped to its bones, picked apart piece by glorious piece. Everyone's scavengers. It is how we survive. Killing the crew, well, that was for pleasure. Forgive me if I like to treat myself every once in a while.
You'll pay for your crimes.
The Alfar Navy tried to stop me once. They sought to stretch my neck. Yet who do you think ended up dangling from the gallows? Don't make the same mistake they did. Don't come to my home and call for my head. It's foolish, and worse, disrespectful. I will forgive you this once, but that is all. Now leave Gallows End.
Oh, okay, so that's not where we confront and take care of him. Come on over here, guys. Let's go bouncy bouncy on some bombs. Nope, we got a new one. Come on over, guys. There you go. Good skeletons. I'm over here. No, not that one. The one that's got all his hit points. Any more?
Listen to Dead Kel, stranger. Find a ship, find a captain, then sail far, far away from Gallows End.
I've got a
So that your
captain.
friend gets to the village. After that, I'm going to do some exploring. There was another crash not soon after yours. A ship that ran aground up north. I was planning to follow the survivors inland, but there also might be something of value in their wreckage.
You know Dead Kel?
Wouldn't call him a close relation, but I've seen him from time to time. He doesn't show his ghastly face around Cape Solace that often. I guess even he's got an interest in good salvage.
Tell me about this other wreck.
I can't be sure of what happened until I see for myself. But it was a large ship, a merchant galley, or perhaps even an old naval vessel. It was big, though, and it rode low in the water. Loaded down with cargo, or with men, or with both.
Why should I instruct her? Why should she follow my instructions? I think you should follow the survivors.
Good idea. You never can tell if these castaways are going to be friendly or just plain mad. Look at you. Perhaps I'll see you back at Cape Solace. Till then, try to stay out of trouble. We'll meet again.
What's the fun in staying out of trouble? No. There you go. Smash the box you're looking at. Don't turn away from it and then try to smash something. Ooh, that's a lot of stuffs. And even a few things. One gold piece from all that. Yay! And none of these piles are lootable. Helm of Eviscerating. Thought that other guy said nobody else had survived anyway. Alright, so nothing else in here. I think we're done. Now we just need to find our way that direction. So, out and around and to the left and down. Did I get my trash taken out last night? Yes, I did. I had been out since about 6 o'clock p.m. That was not much of a jump. I'm in no shape at all, and I could climb that. Alright, well... I think we have the repair person and the healer back at the village now. Which I guess is good. We can head back here. And we have a healer and a repair person. Yay, we can get our equipment repaired. It's going to cost us money, but at least it can be done. And we get a fast travel, but we can fast travel up here and hit that forge to salvage our items. So we can kind of do everything we need to do. I do. Ooh, yeah, thank you. I have 2 repair kits. I need to use one. I kind of sort of need to use more than one. Maybe I wait just a little bit longer. Or maybe I just have to go pay him to repair my stuff, because I'm not finding them in loot, and they are not showing up. Well, I don't think there's any other merchants in the area, so... And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to fast travel here. I can try. Yep. Get fast travel off the island. You have to finish what's going on here, which I'm starting to remember some of the stories. So I have done it before when I had thought earlier that I hadn't, because none of it seemed familiar. But I think that's going to do it for me tonight. It's a little after 11. I've hit just about the 3-hour mark, and I got to work in the morning, so... Thank you so much, everybody, for dropping by and hanging out with me and watching along as I play some video games tonight. Including our New fan, Stan. Thank you for dropping in to chat. Always appreciate seeing new names pop up and be active in chat. It's always a good time. And I do like meeting other fans of the game. You said you played it on the PS4 back in the day, so that's cool. If you guys enjoyed the show and you haven't already, hit that like button. Give it a few hits. I don't care, whatever. If you want to see more, you can subscribe, find out when I'm on next, and come join me then. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. I'll see you next time.